Okay, so y'all know about my whole story about how Lucifer came into my house and with my grandfather. I found out my grandfather's Cain from the Bible, like Cain and Abel. I found out my son's really Enoch from the Bible. His middle name's Ian. It's Enochian. I found out my son Solomon is really from the Bible. He is King Solomon. I found out that my daughter Kalia, she is an angel. Her father and mother, I don't know what her mother was, but her father was made of two angels, so that makes her an angel. And whatever her mother is, I still don't understand. But the point is, that's where I was going with all of this. Point is okay. Then they rejected me basically. So I came back and I'm in Portland, and all I've been is this guy that before 2020, I always had these visions and shit that I could be a really awesome antichrist, or I hated the antichrist and I thought I was going to beat the shit out of him, or I always thought that I was like Neo from the Matrix, and it was my job to free the people from Lucifer. And then I got to finding out, throughout my life, that Lucifer was actually probably the coolest dude ever. He was just like stuck in a hole, and he got caught a few times by some bad people that like wanted to teach him a lesson. And it is what it is. The lessons were learned, and now we can all move on. But lost track again. So here I am, left a guy with a lunatic story that I can't tell no one. I can't go around and tell people that I'm the devil's son. It's just like when Jesus said, I am God's son. They laughed at him. They rejected him and they persecuted him. Even the builders said that they rejected the first stone, which was Jesus. Everyone's doing the same thing to me, and now I understand why and what's going on. See, so I've been being rejected a lot lately. Like, demons have been possessing my children, and they've been trying to fight me, fist fight me, and knock me out of consciousness, and knock me out in the middle of the street, in the middle of broad daylight, taking over my children, fully grown children. I've got demons coming through enemies. I've got demons, and I'm not like talking about mad people. I'm talking about demons that are possessing. And they're possessing because of what I'm getting ready to tell you. So Lucifer told me, he said, you're my kid. So I said, does that mean I'm the Antichrist? He said, yes. But that don't happen for another 6 years. So just chill. Anyways, tonight, I didn't know what to think. I started thinking maybe I was just a guy that did too many drugs. And maybe some low-level demons were fucking with my head, trying to make me think I was something I wasn't, so I'd say, God, fuck you. But then I realized the depth of this war and who we really are and what this all means to everyone and where I stand in it. And it means so much. So something's changed. I don't know. I've shared this story with a few people, but either way, here, I haven't shared this one yet. So tonight, I'm in downtown Portland. It's about a year since I spoke to my father. It just turned 2021, a couple days ago. I'm walking downtown with my dog X. Now, my father said X is the middle head of his dog Alexander, Annubis, in hell, that guards the gates of hell and keeps the souls from escaping or entering. He said he cut the middle head off of his dog to make a dog that I could have to protect me in this world, and his name was X. And that's why my dog's name's X. And I'm Wolverine, he's Professor X. And people that can hear him, they say he talks like scripture, like he's Professor X. And he does have the ability to read what we think. I just don't know what we're thinking because I can't hear what he's saying. I don't have that ability. But we communicate through the eyes and touch, and we're very close. Either way, so I'm downtown, and I'm chilling, walking my dog. And I walk past the Hilton where some, rather expensive people like to stay. And there's some rich people out front getting into their limo. And it's weird. It seems like there's a boy about, I'd say 21, 20, 19 maybe, sitting there kind of like with his knees squatted and his back against the wall like he's just chilling. And he's looking at me and my dog, and it looked like he was smiling, like just enjoying a pop buzz or something, happy. And I noticed he had, I don't even know if it was his now, or if I just saw a husky walk by, but I think I saw a husky walk by at the same time, and I admired the husky. I thought, oh wow, that is a beautiful husky, and that's what I thought. I just thought it. And I must have looked at that husky that was in this kid's general direction for maybe longer than anticipated. I guess I was staring at the beauty of this husky, and I think he thought I was staring at him, right? So he had tattoos of eyeballs on the sides of his eyeballs, which I also thought was weird. And his skin color was the perfect color of all the races mixed together. It's like what they want us to be, the ascended thing, and then brought back. I don't even think he was from the earth, really. Maybe he was, but here's the weird part. So I walk by him, and I smile and I admire his dog, and I keep walking. And he looks at my dog, and he looks at me like in fear, like he just saw like Jack Nicholson from The Shining, fucking with a butcher knife coming at him, or Jason or something like horrible, like coming around the corner. He looked scared as fuck, and I didn't know what to think. All I know is I pulled my mask down, and that's when it happened. He freaked the fuck out. He said, he looked at my dog and he said, "What is your dog's name?" And I said, "His name is X, like Malcolm X." And in the middle of it, he cut me off like he didn't care what I had to say. And he said, he broke over it and said, "His name is Alexander." And which is what my dad calls his dog. And I'm like, "No, his name is X." And this kid starts freaking out, and he starts yelling, "Fallen angels, fallen angels." And he's freaking the fuck out, right? And then he looks at me and starts like going, "Oh my God, the evil eye, why did you give it to me? Why did you?" And I looked at him and I said, "Look, man, I don't know what's wrong. What do you think that I did to you, bro? I didn't do nothing to you. I admired your dog." And he goes, "Oh, no, you didn't. I know who you are. I know who you are." And I looked at him and I said, "You know what, man?" I felt like he realized something or something. So I said, "It's not my fault that I'm his son. I didn't choose to be. It's not anybody's fault who they are. They're just born into this and they become who they are supposed to be. I recently just now found out. So why are you being scared and running from me?" And he fucking flipped out. He started yelling, "Antichrist, Antichrist," in front of the Hilton, in front of the Pioneer Square, in front of everyone. And I looked at him and I said, "Okay, great. You're the first one to wake up. You're the first one to notice. So I guess congratulations." And he looked all surprised. I said, "Now you can go tell fucking everyone who I am. Let it be known." And then I turned around and walked away. And then I saw him walking up to groups of people, trying to get a herd of people like to believe in him and follow me around. But I evaded that situation, dipped in and out of this and that, and I got protection. But like, that shit really tripped me the fuck out, man. So I pulled up my mask and I hopped on a train and I came home because the awakening, I don't know what's going on, but if this man woke up and he realized what everyone else is already telling me, that I'm the antichrist and everybody else is waking up to it and they're saying it, and I keep getting these people like find me on the internet and they ask me to join these like little like messenger chat things, groups that they're in, and they're all like stuff like bringers of the dawn from the Pleiades or you know, something else. But I don't know what to think, y'all. Just had to tell you the story. This is fucking crazy. Nobody else fucking cares, but this is what's happening in my life. I thought though, you know, if everyone's starting to wake up and this guy just woke up and realized I'm the bad guy, I've been trying to be the good guy my whole life. I really have. I didn't know I was going to end up being the bad guy. Ain't nobody came and told me. None of the bad people have came and gave me keys to a limo, a castle, no bank account, nothing. No one said jack shit to me. So I'm still just like everyone else, and I don't feel no different, and I'm not gonna ever forget where I come from if I do get taken from this place, because I know who I am. I know what I've come from. I know what kind of man I am. If I am the Antichrist, I'm gonna be the best damn Antichrist this world's ever known.